Hey guys, I am back with a daily tea video. This is kind of a early/late video that I intended to do yesterday, but I just got caught up with homework and a lot of stuff happened over the last 5 days. This has been crazy. Just graduation got pushed back for me. Then I had the worst weekend, known possible. Then my grandpa died yesterday morning, so it was just a lot of stuff I'm dealing with. I've been trying to keep it together. I've been just taking myself, just having a couple of moments. So I've just been really just trying to keep everyone here okay, because majority of the family's back in Congo, and then I'm just here. My brother, my sister, a couple of aunts and uncles here. So I'm doing good. Thank you for the messages you guys sent me. It was really, really helpful for the whole day. I just wanted to keep going and, find relief in just doing the stuff that I usually do. And I'm going home on Friday, so you're probably not going to see anything from me this weekend, so I'm probably going to be off here for about a week or so. I'm just going to do uploads for today and tomorrow, and then I'll be kind of silent until next Monday. So, yeah. So, now that that's kind of already covered, let me just get into all the stuff that's happened in the last week and a half, because I love doing my videos for you guys. So congratulations to Harry and Meghan. Just a lot of baby news this last couple of weeks that's been going on. Sorry, y'all, got a text. Okay, y'all, sorry. I have a bunch of text messages from people checking up on me. It's totally fine. Whew, man, it's been a long day. But a lot of people are having babies. I mean, congratulations to Harry and Meghan, who are having their first kid. Congratulations to Queen Latifah. Apparently, she and her partner are having a baby. Not another baby, but a baby. Congratulations to Eve, who is a couple of weeks pregnant. Honestly, congratulations. And Amy Schumer just announced her pregnancy not even an hour ago. I'm like, is everyone getting pregnant? I'm single. I'm 21. I'm just is there a bug that I don't want to catch? I really don't. Oh my goodness. But yes, congratulations to all the baby news. It's just congratulations to everybody. Whew, man. Now, second off, Ariana and Pete, they broke up last week. Ariana's kind of responded to it and has kind of detailed that it was somewhat toxic. I'm not sure. But we all knew that Pete Davidson put some problematic jokes up online and that said some problematic stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be included in the album that's coming out before the end of the year. I feel like she just put that back to next year, because I feel like she just need to take a pause, because she hasn't processed everything. Because everything from Mac Miller breaking up to her jumping into a relationship, his death, his breakup, it's just a lot for her to handle. Whew, but I pray for her, and I pray for Pete too. I know he's been going through this rough too. I'm just going down my list. I have right here. Little Mix's album. We're getting LM5 next month. They released a 19-track list. I'm 19 songs? First off, why are artists doing more than 12 or 13? That was back in the day, average. I miss those days. And now we have I swear, Chris Brown started this multiple track song, because he had that 57 song album that was 2 hours long last year, and then we had Quavo with his 19 tracks, and now we have Little Mix with 19 tracks. I'm just can we just have an EP of just 7 songs or just 12 songs in one album? I'm gonna be happy. 13 songs is a max with me. 19, I'm gonna dedicate a whole day off. I ain't got time. Whew, but I'm looking forward to that album. I already pre-ordered it, so yeah. Remy Ma has been in the news again of problematic stuff. She's on the show, State of the Culture. She said some problematic stuff. It started with Bill Cosby and kind of her victim shaming, basically, for not coming forward. And then she said some stuff about, people in her camp saying the M word, and I'm just dude, I don't know if you're trying to appeal to somebody of your fan base or trying to not say anything bad, but dude, where have you been? I know you're locked up for 7 winters and 6 summers, but damn, have you not updated yourself? What? I mean, you can go to Major Expression to get that full rundown. I just it's been a week since this whole thing happened, so I've just I've released that energy out, and I'm just I'm not gonna take it back in. So T.I. and his petty self posted a promo video for his album that dropped earlier this month. And basically, he had a fake Melania chick basically giving him a lap dance on a desk. And it was graphic, guys. My first reaction was like, T.I. is petty AF for this, but at the same time, as much as I don't like Melania for what she says, that's the president, that's the first lady, man. You cannot be that far into the pettiness. That's disrespectful. And I'm just like, man, come on. I mean, the Trump impersonations on SNL, yeah, we think that's funny. Melania Trump impersonators doing a full strip dance on the desk is just not cool. And now they're calling for a boycott on T.I. I'm just like, wait, two things. I'm like, y'all cool with Kanye, and who in the White House listening to T.I.? That's my question. I'm like, okay, maybe like the, little bit of the Caucasian population, like rap. I mean, a lot of my white friends really like rap. And, I don't see them listening to T.I.'s new album, so I don't really see the purpose of, a boycott, so I don't know. Anyway, the Drake saga freaking continues. I swear, I'm so over this Drake and Pusha and Kanye beef. So Drake was on LeBron James' show. I told you that last week. And, he said, Kanye was the one that told Pusha about, his son Adonis. But really, Pusha then said that his friend 40 told the chick he was sleeping with, and the chick told Pusha about it, and Kanye was just his second source. And I'm just like, Drake got egg in his face right now. He got serious egg in his face. And then Pusha went off in his interview on another interview saying he wasn't going to be neutral in this whole beef. I'm just like, Pusha, no one knew who you was until this whole story of Audidon thing came out. And, honestly, we're kind of over at this point. Drake, all we want is Drake to be a father to his son. Stop over here trying to get revenge on Kanye. We don't care. Go be a father and stop trying to get Rihanna back. She don't care. She has Fenty and her billionaire boyfriend and a new album that's supposed to come out in the next 2 years that we're still waiting on. Let it go, man. Literally, anytime I see Drake talk about Rihanna, I'm like, Alexa, play Take a Bow. I'm so done. I'm done with it. Alright. Also, speaking of Rihanna, she actually turned down the Super Bowl twice because in support of Colin Kaepernick. She was offered it last year and this year, but she said no both times because of the NFL stance of her, NFL stance of Colin Kaepernick and him kneeling to protest police brutality. And I was like, as much as I love Rihanna, as much as I could have loved to see her at the Super Bowl, which would have been so dope. I am proud of her for not selling out her morals for a paycheck. Amen. So TMZ is trying with a lot of people. First it was Cardi, basically calling him out for having a car follow her on the highway in New York, which could have been freaking dangerous. Honestly, when I saw that, I was thinking of Princess Diana and that, highway tunnel in Paris. I'm just like, y'all really be trying to get this picture. And they've been posting fake stories of her having a diss track for Nicki just because she's working with Meek Mill. You know what? I don't think this was even this. The post they did wasn't about her working with Meek Mill on a diss track. I think it was just another diss track that was rumored around for the last couple of weeks, and she called them out. And also, Cardi's working with Meek Mill on a track together, so that should be coming up in a couple of weeks. I think that's the Money song, maybe, I don't know. But then Kendall Jenner actually called out TMZ for posting their her location of her home, which was also pictures and kind of an area description. So I'm just like, y'all really trying it. I know celebrities know what they signed up for. They knew what they signed up for. They clarified so many times, but y'all just don't get it. They're human beings. I remember when Hilary Duff was followed when she was 8 months pregnant. This paparazzi guy followed her in a car to her sister's house, her son's soccer game, to the grocery store. I'm just like, can you leave these people alone? I know y'all got jobs, but that doesn't mean you have to be evasive like that. For real, damn. Alright, the next two things I want to talk about is Corner Store Carol, Holloway Hillary, and another one that actually came up yesterday was Airplane Albert. So Corner Store Carol is this woman in Brooklyn. She was at a bodega store. There was a 9-year-old black boy with his mom and his little sister. They were walking out the bodega. His backpack, brushed up against the woman's backside, and she immediately thought that the little boy was groping her. She immediately called 911. She basically said that she's going to have the little boy arrested. All while this little boy and his sister were crying. This little boy was traumatized so much when he did like his first interview. And basically he was like, I don't want to forgive her. He's traumatized. He feels humiliated. He got on ABC News and he said like, just basically the family were just basing like, you know what, this is a thing that we have to recover from. I'm pretty sure they're in, counseling right now. And everyone's getting up on the boy for accepting the apology and saying friendship is the key. I felt like this little boy has more maturity and a lot to process everything because he's a young person experiencing a lot of real world things. He probably doesn't feel like he has a child anymore because he feels like an adult because he's accused of something that is horrible. And I think the little boy is just saying, you know what? That person has a whole lot of hate. She was acting on hate. The worst thing I can do is reciprocate that hate back. So that's what I feel like that little boy is doing. And I'm proud of him for just speaking out for himself. That lady should be charged with, harassment, especially for a minor. That's horrible. And I hate it when people don't understand the ramifications of what they do with this kind of things and how detrimental it is to the person they're doing it to. So with Hallway Hillary, she harassed a black man who was getting into his apartment. She didn't think he lived there, so she was harassing and telling me to show his keypad thing or show his key, and he didn't have to. So she followed him into the elevator to his apartment door. She was fired from her job, and she got the usual interview to defend herself, and she said, "No, I'm not racist. My ex-husband's racist." I'm like, "No, not her ex-husband's racist." Like she said, "I'm not racist. My ex-husband is half black." I'm like, oh my God. I'm just really tired of all of this. I'm tired of people getting called on the police. I'm really tired. I made a video months ago about that, like back in May, and it's still happening, and I'm really irritated about it. Now, this airplane, Albert, this woman was on a flight. I can't remember where the locations were too, but it was on an airline flight. She was in a free person seat. She got like the corner side seat. They were in the same row. You know how planes have like 3 seats and 4 seats and 3? She was on, seat C. This white guy, old man, was on seat A. This woman was in her 70s. She was traveling for her daughter who's in a separate seat next to her, which is in a different part of the aisle. This man goes off like, I don't want to sit next to her. He kept calling her, disgusting names, and they didn't take him off the airline, which I'm pissed about. I'm just like, how can you allow someone to just be that disrespectful to someone who just paid for their ticket like everybody else trying to get to their destination? I'm just like, boycott the airline. Boycott the airline. Take that guy off the plane. That's all I'm saying. Another disappointing news, Luke Cage got canceled after 2 seasons, and they were in the middle of working season 3, which I'm mad about. Also, Orange is the New Black got canceled. I'm not surprised by this. Season 5 and season 6 really just didn't cut it for me. I got into the show before the show came back like last year, so I was just like, what's done is done. Time for everything. And last thing I'm going to get on to is Wonder Woman 2 got pushed back to June of 2020. It was originally supposed to come out December next year, but it fell into the line of like the Star Wars window, so it moved up to November, and then it got pushed back to June 2020 today. And they stated because they want to do it for like better, profit and just better box office, which I think makes sense because like DC, they have not having the best track record. Wonder Woman's like their golden ticket right now. So when I first heard of them pushing it back, I saw Gal Gadot post a little poster. I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? What is going on? Y'all can't push this back this far. But I think because they want to make the box office better makes a lot of sense, because Wonder Woman last year came out in June, I think. It came out June last year. It made over $800 million. I feel like Wonder Woman 2 is going to hit $1 billion in 2020 if they keep up with everything. But God, 2020, so many movies are coming out, man. I mean, because I know a good bunch of Disney movies coming out, live action. I know a bunch of Pixar movies are coming. Marvel is coming. Fast and Furious is coming. Hopefully Black Panther, we get that November 6, 2020 date. Ryan Coogler also is coming back for Black Panther for directing and writing. So I'm happy about that. So, and also, they shoot in Atlanta. Fast and Furious, the Marvel movies, Black Panther. So if you're looking to become an extra or a production assistant, there are so many jobs within Pinewood Studios you can work with. I met so many people who worked with like the actual company, and I'm actually applying to work there during like the summer, during like my off time with, you know, basically with classes. So I'll leave a link to that. If you guys want me to do that, I'll drop the link in the comments. But yeah, that's my little daily tea for you guys. So I'm going to be back probably later in the day with a couple of videos I want to knock out. I'm about to listen to Normani's new music for her album. I literally have her notifications just to see if this album drops. So anyways, you go up us out. Love. Have a great week.